Welcome back to Mind and Body Hub. If you're here again, it means something in the last video stayed with you. Maybe a sentence, maybe a feeling, maybe a quiet realization you couldn't quite name. Today, we're continuing that conversation. Not louder, not faster, but deeper. This video is for those moments when you tell yourself, I should be doing more. I should be better by now. I don't understand why everything feels so hard. And if that sounds familiar, this isn't a motivation problem. It's a mental overload problem. Take a breath, let your body settle, and let's talk about what's really happening. Part 1. The myth of laziness. Most people who feel lazy are not lazy at all. They are overwhelmed. Laziness implies a lack of care. But if you're watching a video about mental health, you care deeply. What you're experiencing is often the result of a nervous system that has been overstimulated for too long. Your brain wasn't designed to process endless information, switch tasks constantly, remain socially alert all day, and perform without rest. So when motivation disappears, it's not because you don't want to move forward. It's because your system is asking for safety, not pressure. Overstimulation in modern life. Overstimulation doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes it feels like mental fog, emotional numbness, procrastination, irritability, scrolling without enjoyment, difficulty starting simple tasks. Your brain stays in a low-level survival mode. Not panicking, just never fully resting. This constant alertness slowly drains your energy. And when energy is low, motivation naturally disappears. This isn't failure, it's physiology. Why trying harder makes it worse. We're taught that the solution is effort. Push harder, wake up earlier, discipline yourself. But pressure on an overwhelmed system doesn't create growth. It creates shutdown. When the nervous system feels unsafe, it prioritizes protection over productivity. That's why forcing yourself often leads to burnout, self-criticism, cycles of guilt and avoidance. Healing begins not with effort, but with regulation. Part 4. Regulating before motivating. Before motivation can return, your system needs to feel safe again. Safety doesn't mean comfort all the time. It means predictability, gentleness, permission to slow down. Simple regulation practices include reducing unnecessary stimulation, creating quiet transitions, spending time without input, slowing your breath, grounding in the body. These aren't productivity hacks. They're nervous system hygiene. Motivation grows naturally when safety is restored. Part 5. Reframing self-worth. You are not valuable because of how much you do. You are valuable because you exist. Productivity is not a measure of worth. Rest is not failure. Pausing is not quitting. Many people lose themselves by constantly trying to earn rest. But rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. When you stop treating yourself like a machine, your system begins to trust you again. Part 6. Small steps that actually work. Healing doesn't require a complete life overhaul. It starts with small, consistent shifts. One less task, one more pause, one honest boundary, one moment of presence. These moments rebuild internal trust. And trust is what allows energy to return. Not suddenly, but steadily. If this video resonated with you, that's not a coincidence. It means your system is ready to be understood, not pushed. Thank you for spending this time with Mind and Body Hub, for listening, for slowing down. In the next video, we'll talk about emotional numbness, why it happens, and how feeling returns safely. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You're not behind. You're healing.